Let me also address a illegitimate concern that's being put forward by those who are claiming that a public option is somehow a Trojan horse for a single-payer system. Now, my health care proposal has also been attacked by some who oppose reform as a government takeover of the entire health care system. So, when you hear the naysayers claim that I'm trying to bring about government-run health care, know this: they're not telling the truth.
Someone once said to me, this is a Trojan horse for a single payer. And I said, well, it's not a Trojan horse, right? It's just right there. I'm telling you.
Next to me was a guy from the insurance company who then argued against the public health insurance option, saying it wouldn't let private insurance compete, that a public option will put the private insurance industry out of business and leave the single payer.
Know this: they're not telling the truth.
My single-payer friends, he was right. The man was right.
We're going to get there over time, slowly, but we'll move away from reliance on employment-based health insurance, as we should, but we'll do it in a way that we're not going to frighten people into thinking they're going to lose their private insurance. We're going to give them a choice of public and private insurance when they're in the pool, and we're going to let them keep their private employment-based insurance if their employer continues to provide it.
The president continues to believe that it's good to have consumer choice, let people choose an option in the new marketplace, and it's good to have competition for the private insurers.
One of the virtues of it, though, is that you can at least make the claim that there's a competitive system between the public and private sectors.
I'm all for a single-payer system. Eventually. I think what we have to do, though, is work with what we've got to close the gap.
Claiming that a public option is somehow a Trojan horse for a single-payer system.
If we get a good public option, it could lead to single payer, and that's the best way to reach single payer.
At some point, you have to win. Not everything, but you have to put winning first. And it has to stop being a question of, yes, I would like to sign the insurance companies out of existence with my pen. It would be sweet.
What the president has always talked about is that we inject some choice and competition into the private insurance market.
I believe the goal here is to create whatever legislation we have in a way that could be developed into something like a single-payer system.
I think the best way we're going to get single payer, the only way, is to have a public option and demonstrate its strength and its power.
The public option is not your enemy, it is your friend.
These plans they build on the existing private insurance system, but crucially, they also allow people to buy into a publicly run plan, which would compete, and I believe actually would in the end kill the private plans.
Let me set the record straight here. My guiding principle is, and always has been, that consumers do better when there's choice and competition.
Yeah, they have a sneaky strategy, the point of which is to put in place something that over time, the natural incentives within its own market move it to single payer.
Hey, Ron, why did the president take single payer off the table?
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, we don't have time.
No, in 2003 he said he was for single payer, and now he's against it. Why did he flip-flop?
Because it's what I just said in there.
What?
The objective is what's important, it's not the means.
This is not a principled fight. This is a fight about strategy for getting there, and I believe we will.